The Washington Post now reporting that Ginny Thomas, the conservative activist and firebrand and wife of Justice Clarence Thomas, received tens of thousands of dollars in hidden payments for consulting work. The Post reviewed documents that showed that the payments to Ginny Thomas were set up by conservative judicial activist Leonard Leo. Leonard Leo may not be a household name where you are, but Leonard Leo helped pick every single one of Donald Trump's Supreme Court justice appointments, as well as dozens of conservative judges with lifetime appointments to the federal bench. During a Senate Judiciary hearing this week on ethics in the Supreme Court, or lack thereof, Democratic Senator Sheldon Whitehouse described Leonard Leo this way.
This guy doesn't have business before the court. His business is the court.
According to the Washington Post, in January 2012, Leonard Leo told conservative pollster Kellyanne Conway to bill the Judicial Education Project nonprofit. Leo then instructed Conway to give Ginny Thomas another $25,000, and the documents show he emphasized there should be no mention of Ginny Thomas in any paperwork. Never good when someone tells you not to put something in writing and then puts it in writing. Leo told the Post, quote, "It is no secret that Ginny Thomas has a long history of working on issues within the conservative movement. The work she did here did not involve anything connected with either the court's business or with other legal issues," unquote. When asked why he wanted to keep Ginny Thomas's name off the paperwork, Leonard Leo told the Post, quote, "Knowing how disrespectful, malicious, and gossipy people can be, I have always tried to protect the privacy of Justice Thomas and Ginny," unquote. Apparently, the belief that transparency and accountability for the highest court in the land are just gauche and rude. Let's bring in CNN senior Supreme Court analyst Joan Biskupic, along with the former director for the Office of Government Ethics, Walter Shaub. Joan, let me start with you. So people out there might not realize how huge a role Leonard Leo has played in so much of what the court has done, including overturning Roe v. Wade and turning what we assume is going to be the dismantling of affirmative action in higher education. Walk us through the kind of influence he has.
You cannot overstate the influence of Leonard Leo on this Supreme Court. In fact, I've described him as someone who, once you get beyond the White House or Congress, he has had arguably the greatest effect on our federal bench. You mentioned the 3 Trump appointees that he essentially handpicked through the years. He also, every single Republican appointee on this court was approved by him one way or another, including Chief Justice John Roberts, who met with him. John Roberts probably would have been selected anyway, but He did meet with Leonard Leo. He is the consummate networker. The Federalist Society goes all the way back to the early 1980s, but it was in 1991 when Leonard Leo became a director that he began raising all sorts of money. In high school, his nickname was Mr. Moneybags. He is a terrific networker. He's very effective on what he wants. He worked very closely with Mitch McConnell, the Senate leader, in selecting people. And he was very close to Don McGahn in the Trump White House. And most recently, he secured a $1.6 billion donation that will help him be even more powerful going forward with money.
So, Walter, Democratic Congressman Ted Lieu of California tweeted, quote, "Leonard Leo directed fake invoices to be made so that he could secretly line the pockets of the wife of a Supreme Court justice. This is corrupt," unquote. How is it corrupt? Obviously, it doesn't look good, but it's not as though Leonard Leo is secretive about what he wants the court to do. It's not as though they're making decisions like in the Pelican Brief, where he stands to make millions of dollars from land acquisitions in Florida. I mean, how is it corrupt if you think it is?
I think his own actions demonstrate that there was an awareness that it at least appears corrupt, because you wouldn't work that hard to hide the source of money if you didn't worry about how it was going to appear. Now, he talks about people being malicious and gossipy. I think the other way to spin that is the public is concerned about who's paying members of the Supreme Court and their spouses, or their spouses.
Yeah, so we're in an era now where there has been more scrutiny of the U.S. Supreme Court probably in the last month or two because of ProPublica and the Washington Post and CNN than, it feels that than in its history before then. We now also there's been some stories about how 2 Supreme Court justices, Sonia Sotomayor and Neil Gorsuch, did not recuse themselves from cases that came before the court over the past decade involving a specific publishing company that has paid them lots of money in lucrative book deals. Former Justice Stephen Breyer, who's also received royalties from the same publisher, he did recuse himself. How do you see this?
Okay, well, this involves a case, several cases where Penguin Random House, the conglomerate that both All three, Justice Stephen Breyer, Justice Sonia Sotomayor, and Neil Gorsuch all have big contracts with, all contracts that they have disclosed over time. And two of them did not recuse themselves from cases that were on the list of many, many petitions coming to the court. And this is something that Fix the Court, a watchdog group, and then the Daily Wire had talked about, focused more on two of the justices. The reason Stephen Breyer, it could have been, frankly, I don't know why they didn't recuse, because they didn't say. We tried to ask them, you know, why didn't you recuse yourself from cases? They were cases that were not heard by the court. So and they did report their income. I do want to mention, though, Jake, that Stephen Breyer, who did recuse, likely didn't recuse because he had gotten money from this, you know, a subsidiary of the publishing house. It's because his family had owned some stock in the publisher. So this area is not of the magnitude of other things we've talked about. But what we've tried to do is bring all these things to public light as they've come up, because it is important to say it's not just Clarence Thomas. Even though his involves so much money,
Right.
there are other justices who have had concerns.
Because there's also this information with Mr. Crow, who has been funding Thomas, who's a friend of his, funding his vacations, buying land from his family and letting Clarence Thomas's mom live there, helping with a kid, a relative that the Thomas family has been taking care of. Defenders of Thomas and Harlan Crow say this is just a friend doing a nice thing for another friend.
You know, here's the problem. We are in a situation where the Supreme Court has no code of ethics whatsoever. There's no rules on what kind of gifts you can take. And there's very little oversight of their disclosures. So they're not even complying with the transparency law that there is. Back in about 2011, Chief Justice Roberts began pushing back more aggressively against the idea of a code of ethics. I think where we are now is the inevitable result of that. It's a proof of the axiom that absolute power corrupts absolutely. These individuals are not subject to scrutiny. They haven't subjected themselves to a code of conduct. I think this is the beginning, not the end of these problems.
And I saw a tweet suggesting that, you know, one of the issues, Joan, you know, I think you're the best Supreme Court reporter in the country. I'm on the record for that for the last 22 years. But Nina Totenberg, who is very well respected, longtime Supreme Court reporter for NPR, she was criticized by NPR's public editor in 2020 for not disclosing her decades-long relationship with Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. And this might suggest that one of the problems here is a lot of the journalists who have been covering the Supreme Court, again, not you, and not a bunch of other really excellent Supreme Court reporters like Jan Crawford and others, but some on the right and the left have formed such close relationships that you really have to wonder about their journalism sometimes.
Yeah, it is a pretty intimate group of people. I always kid that justices are appointed for life, journalists are appointed for life too. We come to this beat and we don't leave it. But, I mean, like anything else, you want to be friendly with the people you cover, but you don't want to be deep friends. And if you have deep friendships, then you try to, you know, be careful with your coverage on that. And I do think that there has been an insularity that we fight against. And it's been important to always be able to scrutinize these justices in various ways, which frankly, I think many of us have. But these recent stories, they're coming from investigative teams,
right.
Really strong. And I'm going to give credit where credit is due. Really strong investigative teams, especially at ProPublica.
Yeah.
You know, and where those people, they may never have even set foot in the Supreme Court to cover a case, where someone like me is going to be in there reading the briefs all the time. And I think the more coverage we have, the better.
Yeah, more coverage the better, and more transparency. I don't know if they're listening here at the U.S. Supreme Court. More transparency. Walter Schaub and Joan Biskupic, thanks to both of you.